Hey guys, my name's Trevor Williamson. I'm going to be doing a couple short videos on how I build my arrows. The arrows I'm going to be building are my outdoor setup, and they're the Black Eagle X Impacts 400 spine. I love these arrows. They shoot awesome. I'm going to be running the Easton G-Pin Nocks with the Smith Brothers points. These Smith Brothers points are 140 grain. If you haven't got a chance to check out Smith Brothers, I would definitely do so on the web or on their Facebook, and I'd contact them and buy points for your arrows. The customer service is awesome and the quality is superior. And they look pretty cool too. First thing that I do on my arrow build, I take the arrows out of the package and I number them. This is really important to do, so when I'm shooting them in the field, if I'm having any issue with these arrows, I can then make a little note in my notebook that I carry with me, and when I get home I can run them through the shooting machine and make sure that the arrows there's not an issue with the arrow. So the next thing after I number my arrows is then I spin my arrows. And what I'm looking for when I'm spinning my arrows is any wobble on the end. And that's going to tell me what side to cut the arrow from. If I'm getting wobble on the nock end, I cut the arrow from the nock end. If I'm getting wobble on the point end, I cut it from the points. I'll be honest though, with these Black Eagle X Impacts, I never have any issue. I spin them and they're straight. I don't get any wobble on the ends. So it's great. So what I do then is I cut equal amounts off each side. I'm gonna shoot these guys, or I'm gonna start my arrow length at 28.5 inches. I'm hoping through tuning that I'm gonna be able to get them a little shorter. The shorter I get them, I find that when I torque tune, I get better results. So I did shoot them at 28.5 last year, so I figured that's a good starting point, but I'm hoping through tuning and playing around, I'm gonna be able to get them a little bit shorter this year. So the next step after I spin them and I cut them is then I bring them over to my spine tester, and that's where I'm at right now. So very important on the spine tester is you wanna make sure that the arrows go in the same spot each time. Each arrow is in the exact same spot. So what I tend to do is I line my nock up with the end of my ram spine tester. After I get that, I put the weight on it, and then I slowly spin it to find the stiff side of this arrow. One thing you want to make sure is when you're spinning it, you want to make sure your fingers are right over those rollers, because if they're before the rollers or after the rollers, it's going to give you a false reading. And so I keep spinning it, and right when I find the stiff side of that arrow, I mark it. Not only do I mark it on the arrow, then I also take the nock and make the nock indicator facing towards me. This is going to make it so when I send the bear shafts through the shooting machine, the stiff side is always up. What the great thing about finding the stiff side is it allows you a good starting point when you're sending the arrows through the shooting machine. And with the shooting machine, and then I'm just going to be able to fine tune them to hopefully get them all to hit that same spot. So that's it with this part of this video. The next video I'll be going outside and I'll be showing you how I send them through my shooting machine and what I'm looking for and everything else. So I hope you got some good information from this. If you liked it, definitely subscribe to my YouTube page. Give me a thumbs up too. And I hope to see you guys soon. Everyone stay safe, and hopefully we'll be back on the range shooting together as soon as possible. Thank you again for watching the video. Talk to you later. Bye.